Right, so welcome back to another video, and today we are going to do the installation and configuration of a VPN. So to get started, I have my both client and server running. Make sure you do the same, or if you can't, just do one at a time. But right now we need the server up and running. So we are going to server manager. We're going to add roles and features. We click next. Make sure role base is on, make sure our server is on, click next. Now we are going to look for remote access. Once you've clicked remote access, we click next, and from here we are looking for, no, we're not looking for it. We click next after this. It just gives you a little synopsis of what the remote access entails. And once you click next, we're going to click direct access. We're going to add features. Then we click next. This just gives you a little summary of it. We have the role services here again. We just click next, and then we have a little summary of what we installed and what we're going to install. We click to restart if necessary, and then we just click install to install all the features that needs to be installed. Now if required and the server needs to be restarted, it will automatically do it as we just tick that option. However, thankfully we didn't need to restart because the feature didn't require a restart. This process here might take a little while as it's trying to set up everything, but once it's finished, then we can go and click on open getting started wizard. Well, we don't need to do it there. You can either click from there, or you go back to the server manager and we go to the little flag on top where it has a little yellow caution mark. We click it and we have the option there as well in the event you do close it off. So once you've clicked it, you will have this option here, and we're going to deploy VPN only because that's all we want for this project. Then we have our server there. We're going to right click it and configure. We press next, and then we are going to the custom configuration. And once you click that, we click next, and then we're going to click VPN access. Then we click next, then finish. And then we're going to click start service to have the VPN running. This process might take a little while depending on the processing power of the VM and the desktop or laptop you're using. But once it's finished, you will see this pop up. Then you go to the properties, then we go to the IPv4, and then we have to set a static address pool. So we're going to add start IP, going 192.168.0. Now we're going 192.168.2.90, and for the end IP 192.168.2.100. So that gives us 11 addresses to use. And once you've done that, press OK, apply, and then OK again. So when you click on ports, you will see all the different ports that are available. You can see all the different devices, whether it's a VPN, a PPPoE, or a GRE. Now we are going to the remote access clients. See, no item is shown there. We are going to exit off this. We're going to tools. Then we are going to we're going to the Active Directory users and computers. We're going to click one of the users. We're going to go to properties. then we are looking for the member of. As you can see, the domain, the user is under the domain, so we're going to click advanced. On the select groups, we're going to share with, and we press R, and we're going to look for remote desktop. Once we've done that, we press OK, and press OK again, and apply, and then OK. And we click properties again, go to the dial in, we're going to put network access permissions, allow access, apply, and then OK. Then we have to do this for the other user as well. But first we are going to go to the domain users, and you can see all the different users there. But for the while, we're going to just go to the John Doe. So we're going to the client side now, and we're going to log into the John Doe, which is the account that we apply the VPN access to. Just make sure it's the correct account that you put it on, and whichever account you put it on is the one that you're logging in. If you have done it for the both accounts, then you can use either one. So we're going to search the Windows firewall, because we have to implement this. Now, as you can see, I went for the advanced security, and this was not the correct option I had to go to. It was just the normal firewall in order to do all the little configurations we needed to do. So search it again. Windows Defender Firewall, and this is where we need to go. We go to the allow access, and then we have to log in with the administrator account. So this is, the username is administrator, and then the password. Then you will get into this option here. Once you've done that, we go to the inbound rules. We go all the way and create a new rule. We're going to click port, then press next. We're going to leave it on TCP. We're going to click the specific local ports, and we're going to type in 1732, and press next and allow the connection, then press next, and we're going to leave all of these checked. If it's not checked, make sure all is checked, then click next. Now we're going to give it a name, and I'm just naming it TCP. The description is optional, you don't need to put that. Then just press OK. Then we're going to add another rule, and this time we're going to put a custom rule, and we're going to leave it on all programs. Then we're going to click next, and for the protocol we need to change it. As I go back, I need to change it to the GRE, then click next, leave those selected as any IP, click next, allow connection, and click next. Make sure all of them are selected, click next, and then rename it, and you just rename it GRE, and then click finished. And there you go. So now you can see at the top there are the two protocols that we have set up. Now we have to go to the open network settings, then we go to the network and sharing, we have to go to the VPN, and then we have to add a VPN connection. The VPN provider's Windows built in the connection name. This is a name, you can put whatever name you want. I just left it as Brandon VPN. The server name or address, and this is where you will put in the IP of the server. VPN type, we're putting it to the PPTP, which is point-to-point tunnel protocol, and you can put in the sign-in info if you need to. We don't need to. And once you press OK, then there you go. You just press connect, you sign in using the person's account, and there you go. Now it is connected. So that is it for this video. That is how you install and configure a VPN. For the next episode, we are going to be configuring a GPO, organizational unit, and a new user on the Windows Server 2019 and Windows 10 client server. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one.